Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tammy and this is Happiness Created. Today's video is part of a really great playlist. I will have more information on that in just a bit. DIY number 1. I got this wood blank from Michaels and I gave it 2 coats of the Folk Art Black Cherry. Then I took this ribbon that I got from the Dollar Tree and I'm just measuring out the length that I need. And then once I have the length I need, I'm just going to hot glue it to the face of this wood blank. And then I'm taking the words that I cut out using my Cricut and I'm going to put them right on the ribbon. Now I didn't think about it and I just put it in the center. I should have put it off to the side a little bit because the words didn't fit quite right, but I do end up figuring out a way to make it look good in the end. Once I got that all done, I'm going to take some of the floral that I got from Dollar Tree. These are like, I believe they have the burlap in the center of them. Yeah, so I'm just taking a couple, actually I take 3 of the sunflowers and the leaves as well, and I'm going to hot glue the leaf to the bottom of the flower and then the whole thing to the side of the picture that has that extra ribbon on the left hand side. You'll see in a second. Once that's done, I'm going to take this pipberry garland thing. I think it's a garland. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to take that and I'm just wrapping it around one of my paintbrushes and I'm going to do that 3 or 4 times. And that's it. Look at how beautiful this is. I love it so much. Let me know what you guys think. This video is part of the Hello Fall open playlist, which is hosted by my sweet friends Tammy from the Rusted Willow and Ellie from DIY from House to Home. And this month's co-host is Krista from Krista's Crafty Life. I love all of these ladies so much. I will have all of their channels linked down below as well as the playlist. Make sure you go check them out and check out the playlist and let everybody know that I sent you. Now let's get back into the crafts. DIY number 2. I have these pumpkins from the Dollar Tree. They're from last year or the year before even. And I am just going to take this scraper and get all that annoying glitter off. Then I take some of my Folk Art terracotta paint and I paint all of these pumpkins. I use the shale green, Pueblo, and fresh granite to paint all of these pumpkins. Once they're dry, I'm going to take some of the rub-on transfers from the Dollar Tree and I am going to use those on the pumpkins. So they have these sheets that look like wood. So I am using those for the base to cover. I originally was going to use it to cover where the words were because you could still see, but I put it on the wrong side. So I ended up using 2 sheets and I did both sides of all 3 of the pumpkins. Once I have that on, I'm just going to take my finger sander and I am going to go over the edges just to get any excess off. And let me tell you guys, if you get these rub-on transfers on your fingernails, it's like decorate, like you could put a top coat and they would stay. I had one that was stuck to my fingernail. But anyways, so once I get the wood on both sides, I'm just gonna cut out a few of the other transfers, and these are mostly leaves, and I am just going to kind of put them sporadically on both sides of the pumpkin. And again, I do this for all 3 of the pumpkins. And then once that's done, I am going to take some of the flowers that I had in my stash. They're little mini carnations, and there's another one, but I don't know what it is. It's got like orange leaves or petals, sorry, and like a little red bead in the center. I don't know what it's called, but anyways, I got them all at the Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to decorate the stem area, and that's it. Look at how adorable these came out. Now you'll notice right there, my orange one, something happened with the transfer. But anyways, I think they're adorable. Let me know what you guys think. I want to let everyone know that I am on Instagram, Facebook, and Pinterest. I will have all of my links in my description box down below. Stop on by and say hi. I would love to hear from you. DIY number 3. I found this shelf at Hobby Lobby. It was on clearance for $3.74. So of course I scooped it up. And then I have 3 of these rounds from Target. They were $3 a piece. I covered the shelf with the sandstone Waverly chalk paint, and then I used the shale green, the Pueblo, and the desert dune for the rounds. Then I took some of the antique wax and I went over all 4 pieces with that. Then I took these words that I used my Cricut to cut out, thankful, and then the ampersand and blessed, and I'm going to put them on the face of each of these rounds. Once I had the vinyl all placed down, I'm gonna take some Mod Podge and go over all 3 of the pieces. Now I end up getting some Mod Podge on the edge, and I wasn't going to do any painting on the edge, but I kind of had to because it just looked sloppy. So I took some truffle and I went over the edge of each of the what are supposed to be pumpkins. I don't know if you guys got that or not, but anyway, so I went over all of those and did not do the back. Then I took some wood glue and some hot glue, and I am just gluing them into place on the shelf. And I did put the shelf upside down so that it was wider at the base, if that makes sense. Then I'm taking some of these geometric shape beads that I got, and I'm just putting them in place to give it a little more sturdiness. Anyway, then I'm taking some of the fall leaves and floral that I got from Dollar Tree and Walmart, and I'm just going to decorate around the pumpkins and on the pumpkins, as you'll see. Once I get all my floral into place, I'm going to take one of these wooden laser cut words that I got from Hobby Lobby, the one that says grateful, and I used one of the furniture markers from the Dollar Tree, and I colored that in, and then I just glued it right to the front of the shelf. And that's it for this one. I am so in love with this piece. I was thinking I would put it up for sale, but I don't know, I might keep it for myself. Let me know what you guys think. I want to thank Tammy and Ellie for putting this amazing playlist together, and to Krista for joining in and co-hosting. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and give it a great big thumbs up for me. It really helps me out. If you're new to my channel or coming over from the playlist, welcome. I hope you consider sticking around and hit that subscribe button, and don't forget the bell so you'll be notified every time I upload a brand new video. And I will see you next time.